Hello, hope you are happy and smiling. I talk to only happy people. I welcome you all to this short 1 hour, powerful yet life-changing capsule on consumption literacy. The literacy that matters most today for you, for me, and for every individual living on this planet. Maybe this 1 hour will be the most important 1 hour that you are going to spend this year. Let us begin. Let me introduce myself. My name is Chetan Singh Solanki. I am a professor at IIT Bombay and also founder of Energy Swaraj Foundation. I am also a married person and I have 2 daughters. I am telling you because nearly 5 years ago, I took an unusual pledge. I decided to leave my home for 11 years, not for any power or position, but for a purpose. The purpose to bring climate change awareness among masses and encourage them and empower them to take corrective actions. So what I do? Well, I started living in a bus and bus has become my home, literally. So there is a bed inside, there is a kitchen inside, there is a washroom inside, there is a library inside, there is an office inside. And you'll be surprised to know there is a temple inside and also a garden inside. And there are solar panels on the top that generates enough electricity to power everything inside my home, the solar powered bus, except the engine of the bus. Well, this is my formal introduction, and if you want to know more, just Google search my name, Chetan Singh Solanki. But there is another way I would like to introduce myself. That is, I consume less. Yes, at my home there is no refrigerator, there is no microwave, there is no geyser, there is no air conditioner. We never installed one. All this not because I cannot afford, but nature cannot afford. And guess what? I am happy and healthy. And people ask me, what should we do for taking part in climate correction? Shall we start developing technology, making policies, developing economies? And I said, no. The fight against climate change does not start with the government and policies and technologies. It starts with the way you consume. Yes, it starts with the way you consume. And I guess that's why you are there, right? So let us start this 1 hour capsule of consumption literacy, the literacy that matters most today. But before we start, let me warn you. If you are going to go through this 1 hour, you will change. The way you think will change. And if you have any allergy to change, I would suggest not to take this 1 hour capsule. Why? Because once you realize what is going on this planet, your perspective will shift in a manner that you think, you act, and you live. Or you're still there, which means you would like to change. You're willing to shift the perspective. Great. Welcome on board. Thank you very much for joining. I assure you that this change will be positive. It will be empowering, enlightening, and also it is going to be enjoyable. Let me ask you, what you have consumed in last 1 hour? Well, you may say nothing, or you may say some tea, coffee, snacks, or maybe a chocolate. That's all. But that is not correct. The fact that you are wearing a shirt is also consumption. If you are using a mobile or a computer, that is also consumption. In fact, if you are sitting on a chair, that is also consumption. And if you are brushing your teeth every day morning, that is also consumption. And we do not realize that we are consuming so many items in our day-to-day life. And now, if I tell you that each of this consumption is creating environmental degradation, climate change, air pollution, water pollution, climate change, all because of consumption. And you may say, what? Brushing my teeth is resulting in climate change? Yes, it does. And this is the reason why consumption literacy is important. We are consuming endlessly without realizing that our habits, our day-to-day consumption is fueling the same crisis that we are facing. We fail to recognize that the climate crisis is actually a consumption crisis. And therefore, this capsule will help you to see that connection. And once you see the connection between the consumption and climate change, you'll never see your daily life in the same way again. So whether you're an American or African or Indian, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're young or old, or if you're living in a rural area or urban area, doesn't matter. This capsule is for you. So before you consume any item next, watch this. This 1 hour consumption literacy capsule will help you to see the bigger picture and what is your role in that big picture. It will help you to understand what is climate change and why it has changed. Who has caused this change? When are we going to correct it? How are we going to correct it? And what is my individual's role? This capsule will provide you clear and structured solution that is 100% within your control. This capsule will also introduce you the AMG approach that you can introduce in your day-to-day life and start taking corrective action. And guess what? At the end of this capsule, you will walk away with very simple, doable, yet powerful climate action. And this will not require money. This will not require technology. This will neither require time. What it requires is only you. And I guess you are there in this fight against climate change. So what are we waiting? Take a deep breath in, open up your mind and ask yourself, am I ready to begin?